Welcome to Mommionaire Digital Marketing Podcast, where we gather to learn how to use online strategies to build our direct marketing business. Through this podcast, you will be learning how to create offers, funnels, and storytelling so that you can create value for your potential customers as well as your downline. Enjoy the show. Hi guys, today we are going to be talking about something very important, and this is called shifting and protecting your mind. As you're looking at your goals, and if you're going through hard times, it's really hard to really look and really believe in what your goals are, whether you've created your vision board, you've created your affirmation, you've created your prayer list. You do need to go through a mind shift. And affirmations are great to help you get through a mind shift, because if you're practicing your affirmations morning and night, you're going to become the person that you're saying that you are on that paper. And because you're starting to visualize and seeing yourself as that person. So in order for you to fulfill what you want to fulfill in life, it's going to take a mind shift. It takes that mind shift of doing the mundane things of waking up in the morning, going to the same job. It takes that mind shift of adding something in addition to what you're already doing in order to get to where you want to get. So there will be some sacrifices. So it takes a mind shift to make those sacrifices. With that in mind, what you need to do is, as you're going through this mind shift, to remove those negativity out of your life. Remove those negative thoughts that tell you you cannot. Remove those negative thoughts of insecurity. And when you hear them, replace them with something positive. So if in your mind it says, I can't do it, maybe you put in your mind, watch me do it. For me, it's always, I can do all things through him who strengthened me. So changing your mindset. And yes, of course, we all go through moments of doubt, but it's always to understand that, hey, just as I've accomplished something in the past, I can accomplish this as well. Changing that mindset at all times. It's also getting rid of the old way of thinking. Many of us have grown up in families and we think we are what our family members have told us that we are, or we think we are what our environment have told us. The people in our environment have told us who we are, what they've told us that we can do, what we can do, and we think that is true. But in order to fulfill the impossible in your life, you have to change your mindset and say, hey, this is what I want to accomplish. What is it going to take? Because I can do it. You want to get rid of the naysayers in your life. I know for once that I am at this point where I have a small amount of naysayers in my life. So a good majority of them are out. The minute I hear the naysayer, I hear someone speaking negative about someone else or telling me that my dream is impossible, those people, I won't have that discussion with them again about my dream. Or I stay away from that negativity. I realize that I attract whatever who I am. So it's that like attraction. So remove those naysayers, because they're not going to help you move forward one way or the other. Certainly, you have people in your family that you love and you want to continue having a relationship and continue those relationships, but maybe not tell them your vision and what you want to accomplish, and not tell them how. Align yourself with people who are accomplishing these things that you want to accomplish. People who are leaders in their business, or the skill, who has mastered the skill that you're looking to master. For me, when I was young, one of the things that I've always been told is that I'm not good enough. That means all the time. I remember when I told one of my aunts I wanted to be a psychologist, she told me, you know what? You've gone through so many things in your life. If becoming a psychologist will not be good for you, you're not going to do well. You know what? You're good just learning what you're learning now and being a secretary and administrative assistant, but to go into becoming a psychologist, that's not for you. That was when I was in high school. And at that time in high school, I was working for a doctor as an administrative assistant. So that was the mind frame. Then I remember when I told someone I wanted to go to college. You've gone through so much in your life. You can't handle college. It's difficult for you. You're not smart enough. You're not good enough. And I lived my adulthood in my 20s thinking the same thing, although I was in the hotel industry working in management. So I always thought that I was not a great writer. And so when people were writing letters and maybe take them 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I would probably prepare it the night before and then come to work with my letter prepared, because I always felt that I was not enough. And so I always felt that I had to work harder than other people to prove that I was good enough to be in working for luxury hotels, or to prove that I was good enough working as an administrative assistant for major corporations, to prove that I was good enough as a parent. And those things are challenging. So at one point in my life, and this happened to me last year, I came to a point in my life and I realized, hey, it's not about me being good enough. I'm just perfect in my imperfection. Yes, I am me. I'm going to make mistakes. I'm always willing to learn and to become better. But you know what? My imperfections is what makes me me, because I recognize when I'm not perfect. The things that I don't know how to do very well. And I look for people who are greater than me so I can learn from them. Take advice from people who have the knowledge that you want to obtain, the greatness that you want to accomplish. Get a coach, someone who will coach you along the way. Join a team of people. Masterminds are great organizations to join, and I will talk more about that. Join someone, be part of something that is greater than you to get you to where you want to go to. Also, read books. Read books about great leaders. You know what the great thing is, that now with technology, we can listen to our books with our audio books. We can actually we don't have to carry a heavy book anymore. We can just bring our device and read a book from a device. Get connected with the people that you want to be a part of. And suddenly your mind, things are going to shift. And you're going to have a different way of thinking. You're not going to want to get into the little small talks about the shish about this person and that person, because you have a greater vision and you're going to know what you want to accomplish in life. One of the things that my ex-husband always said about me, he always said that I had narrow vision. So I was just always focused on one thing and I would stick to it. And I would not turn to the left or to the right. And I have found that to be very helpful for me, because it has allowed me to accomplish the things that I needed to accomplish. There was no way as an adult in my 40s I could go and pursue my bachelor's degree, finish my bachelor's degree, finish my master's degree, and work as a teacher. It was difficult, but you know what? I had visors on and I made sure that I had a tunnel vision, looking through and knowing what I wanted to accomplish. And I didn't turn to the left or to the right, because that was not my goal. I knew exactly what I wanted in life. So it took a mind shift. Even right now, as I'm doing the things that I want to accomplish, I am a full-time educator, I am a single parent, and I live in a very expensive area. But so I have to work and I do different type of things on the side in order to do that. But I have a mind shift of the goal that I want to accomplish. So I've aligned myself with people who are like-minded. I am reading books, listening to audiobooks. I'm part of mastermind groups. And every time I feel a sense of negativity, I honestly have to say I have the people in my group and my surrounding who will catch me and tell me, that's not a good way of thinking about that. I have friends who do that, and they keep me on the right path and always keep me with a heart filled with gratitude for all that I have. So right now you may be going through a difficult time. Shift your mind, because we talk about having a vision of what you want to do, creating that vision, And next time that we speak, we're going to be talking about having a plan B. And that is that once your mind is shifted and you know what you want to create, how do you get that, the goal, the dream, the purpose, the vision that you have? How do we get that to be accomplished? So at this moment, I am so glad to have spent this time with you. I hope all is well with you and your family, and I look forward to seeing you for our next edition. Have a great day. If you would like to get more information on how to build your direct marketing business using online strategies as well as social media, please go to our website, mommillionairedigitalmarketing.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe and also make some comments of what you would like to hear in our next show. Thank you. Bye-bye.